With good news for today from Baptist Press, I'm Brandon Porter. Substantial majorities of evangelicals in the U.S. say they want an immigration solution that both secures the border and values those already in the country. In a study sponsored by the Evangelical Immigration Table and World Relief, Lifeway Research surveyed both self-identified evangelicals and those who qualify as evangelicals. More than 4 in 5 describe legal immigration as helpful to the U.S., and around 2 in 3 believe the country should at least maintain the current number of legal immigrants approved in a year. Specifically, 25% say legal immigration is helpful and we should increase the number allowed each year. 40% see it as helpful and say we should maintain the current number. 19% believe it is helpful but favor decreasing the number of legal immigrants approved each year. With the restoration of pressure and the lifting of most boil water notices for Jackson, Mississippi, the Mississippi Baptist Disaster Relief and local church partners have wrapped up their ministry of delivering more than 5,800 cases of bottled water to affected residents, and they're now preparing to possibly mobilize after Hurricane Ian passes through later this week. Hubert Yates, the disaster relief director for the Mississippi Baptist Convention, thanked those who helped to deliver nearly 140,000 bottles of fresh water to Jackson residents. Meanwhile, disaster relief teams are keeping a close watch on the Gulf of Mexico and Hurricane Ian as it makes its way toward the Florida coast. The storm is expected to be the worst storm to come ashore the Tampa-Sarasota region in more than 100 years.
Good News for Today is made possible through our friends at the Voice of the Martyrs, a nonprofit organization that serves persecuted Christians around the world. Founded in 1967 by Richard and Sabina Wurmbrand, VOM is dedicated to inspiring believers to deepen their commitment to Christ and to fulfill His Great Commission, no matter the cost. Find out more and sign up for their free monthly magazine at vom.org/goodnews.
A Southern Baptist theologian is pushing back against comments made by the leading Russian Orthodox priest as thousands of Russian men are fleeing the country in the face of a forced draft. Patriarch Kirill said if someone moved by a sense of duty, by the need to fulfill his oath, remains faithful to his calling, that is, to become a soldier, and dies in the performance of his military duty, he is undoubtedly committing an act tantamount to sacrifice. He goes on to say that his sins will be forgiven. Andrew Walker, a professor at the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary, called the comments blasphemous. He says they are as unbiblical as they are absurd. Read the full story and sign up for our daily emails at baptistpress.com.